I need to take a big drink before I dive into this episode. As you can probably tell from the title of this episode, I have decided to hit pause on my podcast. I know, I'm just cutting straight to the point in the first sentence of this episode. I'm not sure how long this break will be, but I know that I will be back, so please don't freak out. It's gonna be okay. I have been thinking about doing this for a while now, but I more heavily started considering it within the last month when I batched out my last set of podcast episodes. So the last few times that I've sat down to podcast, my heart just hasn't been in it, if I'm being completely honest with you. It has nothing to do with the content or the time that it takes or the process or really just anything to do with podcasting and everything to do with me personally and also just all the things that are going on in my personal life. I started Radical Disruption as a passion project. I had zero goals to monetize it. I never cared to hit top charts. I don't care to interview billionaires. I don't care to speak on stages because of this. I just had so many thoughts and opinions and experiences that I felt so alone in as an entrepreneur, and I wanted a space to share more openly in hopes that someone out there might hear an episode and have hope and feel less alone and also be opened up to the realities of being an entrepreneur. And while that goal for this podcast hasn't changed and it won't change in the future, somewhere along the line, the podcast for me has turned into a chore, and I really, really, really don't want it to feel that way. But I also, on the flip side, don't want to give up on something that I poured so much time and energy into, even if it's just like putting it on pause for a few weeks or even just a few months or however long it ends up being. I'm not really sure, and I'm not going to give you a date because I don't know. I don't want to give up on that, right? I have a vision of hitting 200 episodes, 300 episodes. I have a vision of growing this podcast to more viewers, not to hit charts, but to hit home with people that need to hear what I have to say. And so the last few months, I've been so back and forth in my mind of whether to just push through and just to keep at it or to take a break. And it wasn't until I came across a post on Instagram yesterday that I took the leap and I decided to put this on pause. And the post said, "Throw out the rule book you have in your head and do crap you love. Only offer what you love, post as much as you want, say the crap you want to say, be fully you." And it was the permission slip that I needed. I realized that I totally had this arbitrary rule in my head that I couldn't take a break with this podcast. I didn't take a break through maternity leave. I didn't take a break while moving states. I haven't taken a break in over 2 years, and it's all because of this silly little rule that I made up that said in my head that I can't be successful if I take a break, and that I can't fulfill my mission and the impact that I want to make if I take a break. Hello! That is not the case whatsoever. Rest is equally important to work, but again, it's just my brain making up this rule, and it wasn't until I saw that quote where it said, "Throw out the rule book that you have in your head," and I was like, oh my goodness. I totally made up a rule. For no reason. It's not helpful whatsoever. But I also think that part of me deep down is afraid of change. Even though I know it's what I need to do, and I've known for a while now, I hate change. So I resisted it, and I resisted it hard. I tried to come up with every idea as to why I shouldn't put this podcast on pause. This was me trying to figure out how I could batch out a bunch of episodes. Okay, if I batch out like 3 or 4 months of episodes at one time, then maybe when I come back, like I'll just be refreshed and I'll be ready to go and my heart will be back in it. And I tried to come up with all the alternatives to resist change, even if it's for a temporary amount of time, and also doing what my heart knew was right. And I know you're thinking, okay, Maya, I just want to sit you down, Maya, and literally it's just a break. Like, you're not quitting, you're not throwing in the towel, and I get it. I know, but my brain is a wild place sometimes, okay? And I also know that I'm not alone in this. I know that you've probably been in this position too, and you probably might be in this position right now, which is why I'm sharing all this with you. For you, it's probably not putting a podcast on pause. but it might be discontinuing an offer that your heart is just simply not in anymore. Or maybe it's letting go of an employee, or maybe even letting go a client. So thinking and asking yourself, what are you holding on to that you don't need to anymore? What is your heart no longer in anymore? What are you being drawn to do, even if it's scary, even if it means change? And what rules are you making up in your brain? What rules are your brain making up? What rule is your brain making up that's holding you back from scaling your business, from living a full life, from happiness? And what's funny is this is a lesson of pivoting and change and all of that and doing what you love. All of that is something that I actually talked about in a podcast episode earlier this year that I learned from Brendan Burchard. I asked him a question, and I asked him how he knows which offers to keep running and which ones to get rid of in his business. And he's been massively successful. If you don't know who he is, just type in Brendan Burchard and there's like 5 bajillion things that come up. And he said he keeps the ones that he loves and he gets rid of the ones that he doesn't. He said it's that simple. He said life is too short to not be doing what you love, and too many people carry on doing what they think they should be doing or what so-and-so says they should be doing, and they end up building a business that they hate because of all the should do's, right? You should do this. Even the could do's too. You could do this, right? You could continue on with this podcast. You should continue on with this podcast, right? And that was just like, this whole process has just been a reminder of what he said, where it's like, so many people, too many people, carry on doing what they think that they should do and end up building a business that they hate. And I'm like, that's not what I want. So I hope that this is a lesson to you to do the things that you love, to throw out that rule book that you have in your head, to say the things that you want to say, to be the person that you want to be. Don't build a business that you end up hating because you resisted change, or you felt like you should or you had to continue whatever it is that you might be doing. It's okay to let things go, to hit pause, to take a step back, to say no, to take a breather. It's all part of the journey, and it doesn't mean that you are not going to be successful. It just means that you're moving in the direction of a more aligned business and a more aligned way of living your life. You've got this. I'm going to be back again soon, so don't worry, don't fret. I'm sending you so much love. Over and out.